Yo, Snapchat, so the big news today is the SpaceX Falcon 9 first stage of the rocket booster actually successfully landed on their autonomous drone ship after a few unsuccessful attempts. Lift off. Wow. Thanks for the backup there, mate. So that's really cool and all. They've already landed on dry land before, which is really cool, and that was exciting. That was like the first time that's really happened. And landing on drone ships is like a little bit harder because of the sea and movement. But no, like one of the side effects of constantly thinking about the future is the present's kind of boring, which is weird. It sounds like a dick thing to say, but it's kind of weird. So let's just look at the pricing of this. So the entire point of reusable rockets is really just to drive down the cost. The reason we aren't, a spacefaring civilization at the moment is because it costs too fucking much to get just a single payload to the space.
Reusability is extremely important. If you think it's important that humanity extend beyond Earth and become a multi-planet species and all that.
So check out the retail pricing of SpaceX launches. It's $61 million for a Falcon 9, which gets you about 13,000 kilograms to low Earth orbit and about 5,000 kilograms to geosynchronous. And that alone is really amazing. That's like way cheaper than any other providers offering at the moment. So running some basic maths on that, you're looking at about $4,600 per kilogram US to launch into low Earth orbit.
The fuel and oxygen on a Falcon 9 is 0.3% of the cost of the rocket. Wow.
So you can see it's a pretty obvious reason why we'd want reusable rockets. And on top of that, they actually want to reuse each rocket about 10 times. So take the cost, split it down by 10. I also found somewhere that their goal is actually to achieve $100 per pound into orbit as the cost. So when you work out those numbers, so 13,000 kilograms times $100 US, so you're looking at about $3 million for the launch as opposed to the $60 million it costs now. And obviously this is more than just about launching satellites. It's about getting a freaking Mars, man. Like, we need to get the cost as low as possible to transport tons and tons of cargo to Mars. So something like a space elevator would be the cheapest thing, basically a tether from the Earth all the way up into space. And that's the way to get the cheapest, cost per kilogram into orbit. Come on, I need this clip, damn it. But so space elevators are hard, so I think it's more likely we end up in like a Gattaca-like vision where we have daily, even hourly rocket launches, which is way more likely to happen. And then launching sometime this year is a Falcon Heavy, $9 million, but it can launch 53 tons into space, man. Also I have a t-shirt, which is really cool. And in a future video I'll discuss how with just 9 of those Falcon Heavy rocket launches over the course of 5 years, we can actually establish a Mars base by 2029. Yeah, that'd be so awesome. Snappy thought.